Monday. Something about Mondays.
Every day is Monday now.
Right. Every day is damn Monday. Every day is Monday. Hope everybody enjoyed their Easter. How was your Easter, brother?
Man, watching the kids go run, hunt for eggs and all that stuff, that was a blast.
Awesome, man. Awesome. That's good to hear. Hope everybody else enjoyed their Easter. Yes, I enjoyed mine too. I was in the kitchen cooking.
Ooh.
Yes.
What'd you
Yes.
cook?
Huh?
What'd you cook?
Hold up. There we go. There's our brother right there. There's our brother right there.
Oh, he made it, huh?
Sorry
All
about
right.
that, man.
Hey, what's going on, man? I can't really see you. I'm like,
He's not black, I promise.
I
My bad, man.
was like, damn, he blacker than me. Oh man, how you doing, Riley?
I'm doing good, man. Sorry I'm a little late. I was having trouble. My computer decided to update, and while I was recording, I've been up for like almost 24 hours making music right now. I'm like,
Oh, wow.
Hey
yeah,
man, it's all good, man. It's all good, man.
I got
Ladies
hyper
and
obsessive.
gentlemen,
I
I
can't
didn't know
stop
we
till
were
I'm
gonna come
finished.
more than that, but I'm happy he's here. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Riley won our contest. Yes, he did. I don't even know if he knew it was a contest, but
I didn't know it was a contest, man.
yeah, brother, you were in a contest. We picked you. You came out with the hottest track,
Word.
and we're gonna rip it today. So before we do that, brother, man, where you from, man?
Oh, Wilmington, North Carolina.
Bloomington, North Carolina. And how old are you?
I'm 29. Yeah, I'm 29.
Man, you look 18.
Yeah, I appreciate that, brother.
That's what I thought when I first met him, too. I was like, man, this kid's is barely out of high school.
Man, what do you eat and drink? You look too damn young to be 29.
I don't eat meat and I don't drink soda really. I eat pretty
There it
healthy.
is.
You know, I mostly live off like cans of peas and corn and that type of stuff. Green beans. I eat like super weird.
So you're a vegetarian?
Yeah. Well, I eat fish still. Pescatarian technically.
Oh, okay,
I don't like
all
that
right.
word though. It sounds weird. So vegetarian. I just say.
Okay, all right. Fish and veggies. That's what you need, ladies and gentlemen, to look young like this brother right here, man. So how long you been doing music, brother?
Man, I've been playing music. I like to say since I was like 8 years old, but that's when I started picking it up and like fiddling with it a little bit. I really been playing since I was like 11, 12. That's when it really started, man. That's when I started like putting, coming home from school and putting 5 hours a day into it or more, and just getting hyper obsessive over it, it's I get like that with it. I was like that with as a kid with other things like Lord of the Rings. I'm still kind of hyper obsessive over Lord of the Rings, but yeah, I just got like that once I started really making music and going to shows and felt accepted into like a demographic of people, like
Right.
and just a whole scene of people, and just I never really felt that level of acceptance by anybody, except for my friends and family, and that from the neighborhood like that I grew up in. And even then, I still felt more accepted. I didn't feel weird anymore.
Right.
I was wearing black skinny jeans and
Okay.
all that stuff when you got beat up for wearing black skinny jeans. It was cool.
I hear that, brother. So who inspires you as far as music, man?
Man, ASG. I'd have to give the credit to those guys. They I was just this little kid harassing them online and going to their shows and bugging them all the time, and they were just always so patient with me and became my friends. All the guys, man, they all became good friends of mine. I spent, at least 1 or 2 days a weekend with them for 5 years straight, and got to know them really well. Taught me a lot about music and stuff, and any question I had, they answered. And my friend Brandon, honestly, Brandon, man, Green, that dude, he was really patient with me, 5, 6 years older than me.
Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah. It's crazy. I've been talking to him a lot lately too. I think he's actually gonna end up being on this record. I want that to happen. I'm trying to make that happen right now. So, but I played in my first band with him, and he was super patient with me. It was called Hooch. You can still find some of our music up online, and we're planning on actually doing a record. That's what we've been talking about. You know, we were really good. I mean, we were kids, but I mean, it was crazy, and that's why I got as good as I did so quick too. You know, as I was playing with guys, 5 years older than me from the gate. I mean, I could barely play that thing, and he was like, "You're in,"
Right.
and just taught me the ropes.
Hey, Kyle, do me a favor, man. I downloaded his song on my computer, man. I can't find it. Do you have
Let me
access to
see.
it, brother?
I can send it to you.
Let me think here. Let me think. Hey,
I
Riley,
can't.
you got access to that song right now, man?
Sure do, man.
Hey, I tell you what, man. If you could play it, that'd be great, man.
I just have it on my phone.
Oh,
I
okay.
can do that, but I don't know how to stream it directly, like onto the.
Okay. Hold on. Give me
Yeah.
a minute, man. Give me a minute. So who else is in who else is in your band, man? Is it just you?
No, man. I got some guys back home. It's hard for me to stay in the same place for one time. Plus, I'm cleaning up a lot of messes right now, so I'm out in Colorado.
Got you.
And yeah, I got some guys back home, man. My buddy Justin Hornaday, he plays drums for me.
Uh-huh.
Man, I had a show opening up for Struggle Jennings and Tommy Vexed. When it was in 2021, and him and my guitar player Matt, man, he Matt Holmes, he's playing on the record too, and yeah, man, they just came together. My manager and one of my best friends in the world, Corey, he got these guys together that he knew, and in 3 days they learned my set, and I'm playing with them ever since.
Awesome.
Do you know what makes this kid really awesome? Not only his music, but he did everything he could not to kind of come off of his dad's coattails to get into music, because his dad is actually, well, unfortunately he's passed away, but pretty big name guitar player, played with like Jimi Hendrix old band, The Experience.
Yes, Bruce Cameron, which his record is what I named this, my band after, Midnight Daydream, and that had Alice Cooper, group members, Michael Bruce and Neil Smith, Outlaws member Hurry Don Arnold, Aunt B, Bunk Gardner from Mothers of Invention was on it. He did percussion. The list just goes on, and yeah, he was cool. He did something really cool, man. He did something awesome.
That sucks. Oh man, I am trying to find it. I just had it, and now I can't find it. It's like it don't exist.
Actually, why don't I just email it to you?
Yeah, do that for me, man.
No, I didn't think of that before. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem, man. I had it. I had it, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this brother right here rocked out on it. He took it to where I wanted it to go. When I heard it, I was like, oh, this is it.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
I
brother,
do.
you did it. Yeah, Kyle was like, listen to this.
I was blown away when he sent it to me. I was like, oh my God, I got to send this to Tarek right away. And
Right.
I was like, man, check this out.
Matter of fact, I could probably just go. Yeah, I was very impressed, brother. Very impressed.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah, that was a fun track to make. I actually enjoyed that track a lot. I really did.
I could tell, man, from listening.
Yeah, it just it was one of those things that it was kind of easy to make, because it was, when I listened to that track, I genuinely enjoyed what I was hearing from the get. It wasn't a it wasn't one of those things where some things, when you enjoy doing something, typically it becomes quite fluent, and it was one of those times. It definitely was. Sorry, I'm gonna get this sent to you right now. I had to find it again. I had it all tucked away, man. Here, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Oh, did you find it?
Yeah, I think this is it right here, brother.
Oh, my bad. You beat me to it.
Let me tell you something about the story of my life. It starts with feeling lonely, then the thoughts of suicide. Sitting alone in this empty room, I cry, waiting for an angel to visit in the night. I pray and I pray, but the demons don't subside. I wake up in the morning, see my life through my new eyes. The vision is clear, I'm making all things right. Tighten the screws, cause last night I almost died. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say you. Come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say you. Come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time. My heart feels like I know that I'm okay. Then I realize that nothing hasn't changed. The weight of the world was tearing up my life. Now it's making sense that it's all in my mind. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say you. Come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say you. Come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time. Take your time. Take your time. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say you. Come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say you. Come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh my man. Brother, you killed it, brother. You
Yes,
killed
thank
it.
you.
You killed it. You killed it. What was
Thank
going on your mind when you wrote this, man?
Honestly, man, I don't even want to say, like, man, that was a freestyle.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, man. Hey,
Yeah.
man. That's a,
Yeah, I just kind of went in the verses, like, and it just kind of worked. You know, like that sounds like when I enjoy some like a track, like it's not that hard. Like tracks like that, like there's certain keys, man, that I can just hit. Like that I just
Got
like
you.
I don't know, man. Like I like it's almost like the words are already written. I just haven't arranged them yet. You know what I mean? Like there's
Right.
subject is just burnt into my brain. Like there's just certain keys that hit that feeling. Like
Got you, man.
it
Got you.
happens with my own songs too, man. Like where I can just like I don't know. I'd say it happens like 1 out of every 100 songs I write, probably. You know.
Okay. Yeah, I can tell you zoned in, man, on that song, man. I can tell you zoned in on it.
Yes.
So tell us, man, you got any future projects coming up, man?
Yeah. I got an album coming out July 5th. I got a single out called No Place to Hide on Spotify and iTunes and pretty much everywhere on music right now online. And yeah, July 5th, man, it's self-titled LP. It's gonna be really cool. Lots of different types of music on it. There's not gonna be one song that really sounds the same on that record. It's
Awesome.
a pretty cool record. Lots of catchy riffs, lots of catchy choruses.
Awesome.
Just well-rounded. It's
All
a
right.
very well-rounded album.
All right, you got any live shows coming up? Live shows?
Not right now, man, but I am planning on booking a tour here, coming up, hopefully not too long after the album release. I'm trying to hop on something, man. So if you know
Okay.
anybody out touring that needs something, man,
Okay, where you located at again? Right now, where you located?
Anywhere I fly to, but I'm in Colorado right now.
Okay, all right.
But,
all right, so he said it would tour.
yeah, we all gotta fly to get reunite anyways, So
Gotcha.
whenever we do stuff, so I really want to go on tour, short as soon as I can after this album is released. I don't really want to stop either personally. It's not my plan just to like do it once and leave. Like I kind of want to just do a continuous cycle of constantly touring and overworking myself because I can't really just sit here anymore.
Got you, man. Where can people find you on social media, man? Where you at on social media?
We're on Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, that's it. That's about it, really. Instagram, Facebook, of course, YouTube. We're all up there. That's mainly active on Instagram, so Facebook. We have TikTok. Not too active on there. That's gonna be more for like our documentaries for everything.
All right, shoot your link to everybody, man. Well, how to find you on Instagram?
What's that?
Shoot your link to him on Instagram. How to find you on Instagram?
Yeah.
Trying to get him here to Texas. He's gonna go on a ghost hunt with us.
Okay,
yeah,
awesome,
man.
Awesome. That'll be awesome, man. Yeah, I'm still trying to go on one myself.
Yeah. My buddy is all the way out there in West Virginia. We're trying to get him here to Texas.
Yeah, wild and wonderful. Wild, but I don't know about wonderful yet.
Definitely wild.
But that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, when you get a chance, man, shoot me your PayPal or Cash App.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
I think you put it in the private.
You have my email address, right?
What's that?
I said you have my email address.
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, send that to me, man. I'll take care of you, man.
I appreciate you, brother.
No, I appreciate you. I didn't know you were gonna lay it down that fast. I was like, it might take a minute to put them together.
Yeah, I mean, it was what, a day or two later, and he's already sending me the track. Man. I'm like, what? And it sounded professional.
Yes, very professional, very professional.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it, man. I feel like I'm always biased with my art. Whether it's I feel like I could do better or I really enjoy it. And so when I hear compliments, it really means a lot because like I can't really compliment myself and be satisfied with it. I can, but I'm always.
Feel you, brother. I feel you, man. I'm always critiquing myself, man. Like I suck.
That's how we get better, though. That's how it's a never-ending cycle of progress.
Yeah.
If we were pleased at the beginning, then we wouldn't have come where we are.
Right. Yeah. Did you send me the link, man? Your Instagram.
Oh yeah, I put it up
in the private chat.
Oh, the private chat. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I don't think we're able to put any comments in for some reason.
That's crazy.
I don't have that little box to put the comments in. All I can do is private chat as well.
Oh, that's crazy. I gotta figure that out. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can find him at Midnight Daydream. All right. Midnight Daydream Rock on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. Midnight Daydream Rock on Instagram. And like you said, man, he's touring. So if y'all want to book him, man, for some shows, he'll travel. And I tell you what, man, we sent this guy this track like maybe a day. Like the next day, he sent it right back. That's how good he is. And you take I was like, huh? He done? I was like, nuh-uh. I listened. I was like, oh wow, he's done.
He's like, I don't have to look any further. We got the winner right here.
Yeah, we had to look no further. Once I heard it, I was like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what we need right here. But brother, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. And this is, it's what I do, man. I love making music. I mean, it's anytime somebody asks me to do something musically, it's a challenge for me, like a positive challenge. It's something that I have to. When I listen to it, I have to be like, all right, that's cool. No matter if it took me 20 minutes to write a freestyle, 5 minutes to write, or an hour to write, I have to be like, that's good. Whether I like it or not, that's good. In this case, I did like what I heard, but like I said, I'm biased, but I have to kind of push that aside when I'm doing it for somebody. I had no idea that I was competing with anything.
It was no competition. Once I heard it, man, I was like, yeah, it's over. It's a wrap. We don't need to do this no more. But anyway, look, man, I'm not gonna hold you up, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Oh yeah.
When our show's over, I'm gonna shoot you a Cash App or PayPal, man.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Hey, no problem, man. Once again, y'all, that's my boy Riley doing his thing. I gotta give him a round of applause, man. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much.
I really appreciate you.
Can I say something else before our buddy leaves here?
Yeah, most definitely.
We all have made mistakes in our lives, and Lord knows I had my legal problems when I was younger, but Riley, the mistakes he's made, he's going back and he's rectifying all those problems, and he's taking it head on, which I admire the fact that he's doing that.
Right.
And he's turned his life around. I mean, he was like me, like the drink and party and all that, and he's not doing that kind of stuff anymore. And
I mean, we all did, man. We all went out and partied and drank and did pot. Hey, but yeah, man, that's good, man. That's good, man. That's good that you're going back and fixing things and become a better person, man. There's nothing wrong with that. That's beautiful, man.
Thank you. Yeah. I got to for my music, for my son, for anybody that cares about me,
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Really proud of this kid, man.
Drugs and alcohol, man, will definitely mess your career up, man. So yeah, I'm happy you're doing that, man.
Yeah, it's not good stuff, I'm happy with what I'm doing nowadays, and having good people and being able to reach out and maybe hopefully inspire some young people to stay on a decent path. I want to explain to people that you can get to where you're going without the stuff that the media tells you that you need, because you don't have to feed into that portrayal of the demographic, and it's not reality anyways. Most of these people don't even do what they portray. It's just you don't have to feed into all that. You can just be yourself. Enjoy.
Before you go, man, what is your take on the world right now? How do you feel about it? You think we're in a good place, a bad place? What do you think about it?
I love this question. I love it. I think that we're human.
Be honest, man. Don't cut no corners, man. We're
Oh yeah, I think we're humans, and we're always gonna figure out how to screw something up. And the world's never gonna be in a good place because we're people, and it never has been in a good place, and it's only getting worse. I mean, because people are only getting worse, and access to bad things are only getting worse. Therefore, the development of humanity is getting worse. At least for America, I'll speak for that. I ain't been nowhere else lately, but I can say that they're still humans, so they're probably screwing it up too.
Very true.
We're just people. We've always screwed it up. We might progress in knowledge, but the more we progress in knowledge, the more we learn how to screw things up.
That's true.
Boy, you ain't never lied. That's a lot.
Hey, that was perfectly said, brother. Perfectly said. You couldn't have said it any better than that. Yes, we are all humans. We find a way to screw everything up. We do, man. We do. But yeah, man. That's nothing else I can say to you, brother. I appreciate you. Congratulations. After the show's over, I'm going to throw you something that's going to surprise the hell out of you.
I appreciate that, man. I really do. I really do. Yeah, I'll shoot you my manager's Cash App. I'm having some card trouble right now.
Okay, all right. As long as it gets to you, man. I don't want your manager to try to be like, oh no, I ain't
Oh
giving it
God,
to
no.
him.
He's my best friend. I don't pay him for nothing. He manages
Okay.
my personal finances too, mostly. Mostly when I get paid, I send it all to him, man. He just, he's helping me learn how to be financially responsible and dishing it out,
Okay.
making, man. Yeah, he's my, because Corey Love, man, my best friend, bro.
Awesome,
If it
man.
wasn't for him, I wouldn't be talking to you right now.
Wow.
I would
Okay.
not. No, absolutely not. I can think of some specifics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Best
all
friend
right,
in the
brother.
world.
I appreciate you, man. All right, man. Make sure you send it to me, man. I'll shoot you something, man.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, brother. You take care,
Thank
man.
you, Riley.
Yes, sir. I'll see you later, Kyle. Thank you,
You
guys.
better believe it.
All right, brother.
All right.
Good kid, man.
Yes, man. Yeah,
Good
man.
kid.
Look, man. Coyote, I don't know how many times you're gonna save me. I'm the artist, you done found. Man, I tell you, man, you can't find a better brother than Coyote, man. I tell you.
I try.
Yeah, man. You're amazing, man. You're amazing.
Well, I tell you, I'm like this huge Frank Zappa nut, right? I love Frank Zappa's music, and I watch documentaries. And there was a documentary about Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention, and there was a guy on there who wrote a book about him. And I was like, wow, he'd be cool to have on the show. So I
Right.
messaged him, Googled his name. I found his email, and I messaged him, and I'm like, hey, I'd love to have you on the show. And he says, well, I don't have the equipment right now, but I'm a publicist, right? He says,
Right.
I have some artists that I'd like to get some attention to, and so would you mind interviewing them? I'm like, sure, and I'm expecting like nobody's, people that are up and coming,
Right.
maybe. And the first person he got on my show was Kevin Godley, and Kevin Godley was the drummer for 10cc.
Right.
And he was also part of Godley and Cream back in the 80s. If I played their song, you know who I was talking about. But anyway, there was people like him, and then there would be some that are kind of up and coming. And he messaged me one day, and he sent me an article about Bruce Cameron, which is Riley's dad.
Right.
And Bruce he passed away several years ago. He had shot himself, and he had mental problems and drug problems, that kind of thing. And but he spoke real highly of Riley,
Right.
and he says, is there any way you could get him on your show? And I'm like, hey man, you recommend him, I'll interview him. And he sent me a couple of tracks from him. I'm going, wow, it's kind of got that Linkin Park kind of feel to it, without sounding like Linkin Park, but that same genre of music. And if Billy, his name's Billy James, if Billy recommends people, there's a reason behind them.
Okay.
And when I got to know Riley, I was like, man, this is a kid I wouldn't mind having being part of my family.
Wow.
Yeah,
I like his energy, man. Yeah, he seems like a great guy, man.
Yeah. Say he's made his mistakes, but he's trying to rectify that, and I admire that.
Right.
I mean, he could be hiding, but he's like, that's one of the reasons he's in Colorado, is to take care of some problem. He said even if he has to do a little time to make up for his mistakes, he's ready to do it. And
wow.
I'm like, wow, how many people are willing to say that?
I know I wouldn't. But yeah, man, that's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. I like his energy, man. Seems like a good head on the shoulder. So yeah, man, most definitely, man. Most definitely.
It gives you some hope for the future.
Oh yeah, there's still good people out there, man. It's just they're hard to find.
I've actually interviewed a couple of kids here lately. I call them kids. They're like, late
Right.
20s,
But it
but
gives dependent, your age, right?
my daughter's 30 years old, so
Right.
you know, you meet them and then you hear what they have to say, that they actually love God, and
Wow.
and
Wow.
you're like, wow, maybe there is some hope that
Right.
the next generation will produce some godly people.
Yeah, we need it, man. We need it. We're losing it,
No
man.
God.
We are definitely losing it.
Yeah.
So the
And
fact
as
that there are still some people out there that believe in God, and you know what I'm saying, that's good to know. Because I was
Mhm.
starting to think ain't nobody believing no more.
What's sad is you've got the media that, here's that incident that happened at that Christian school,
Oh,
and the kids that got killed, and even the members of the church and school that were killed, they got no sympathy from the media. It was the person who did it. Oh, we got to make sure we get their pronouns right, and they're and I hate to sound like I'm attacking the transgender community, because they're not all like this, but I mean, they were more worried about that.
mhm.
They go, oh, well, the transgender community is under attack. Well, it seems to me we're under attack by the transgender community.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's sad, man. But yeah, man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you're like, what's going on? What happened to the show for today? Ladies and gentlemen, I had to bring my brother on here to congratulate him for doing this thing on our track. Did a great job. Like I said, that's Riley Cameron, and he gave his Instagram, and check him out, man. He's very talented, very talented. I appreciate him. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to some news, which I'm sure you did not know nothing about because the news is not telling you this.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Me Too movement is after George Foreman.
Oh Lord! Now
George
what?
Foreman. Now get this. It's funny how the Me Too movement is after George Foreman when, guess what? George Foreman has a movie coming out at the end of this month.
Okay.
Big George Foreman hitting the movie theaters the 28th of this month. And the Me Too movement is after him. Two females, 45 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Kyle, 45 years ago. And they want George Foreman to take a lie detector test. You can't make it up.
Oh my God! You got to be kidding me.
You cannot make this up. Two females from 45 years ago are claiming that George Foreman did something to them.
If they weren't worried about it 45 years ago, why are they worried about it now?
But the timing. See what the
Mhm.
timing is at? That's why I'm like, I don't believe you.
I don't
George
believe you
Foreman
either.
has his very first movie on his life coming out on the 28th in theaters. What do you think is going to happen, Kyle? Give me what you think is going to happen.
I have a feeling that they're going to get paid off. They're trying to get money.
Not just that. Do you think his movie going to still get played?
Oh, they're going to try to keep that movie
They're
from
going to
coming
try
out.
to take that movie and throw it in the trash.
Mm-hmm. It's probably an anti-woke movie too.
I don't know. From the clips I saw, it was pretty basic. It was like, when George Foreman grew up, his fights and just his life in general. But
It was probably a positive message.
my thing is, why now?
Somebody's paid him for that. Probably.
You wait until his movie's about to hit a theater to come out and talk about George sexually assaulted me.
Bull. I call it bull. I know where he lives. I do. I've been to his house.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
He lives out in the Liberty Huffman area here in Texas.
Oh wow! I didn't even know he lived in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yep. Actually, was out there when they were building his house, and he has a 37 car garage. and a gym, and
Why
he
do you
bought
have any
the
cars?
he. Dude, I was there. Get this. They delivered a brand new Ferrari to his house when I was out there.
Right.
I want you to know how new this car was. It actually still had plastic over the dashboard and everything else.
Wow.
So this thing had not been driven. Period.
Crazy, man.
It was wild. I was out there and they were letting it down off the tow truck, you know.
Right.
And I was I was working for a company that we worked on septic systems.
Mm.
And the area he lived at, they didn't have running sewer out there. It was all on septic systems. So I was hoping to get his business, and unfortunately, it didn't happen. But I tried.
Right. Right.
And he,
Hey, look, man, it must be nice to have so much money you don't know what the hell to do with it.
okay, so he bought the property behind him as well. Okay, he wanted to make sure that I guess he didn't have anybody too close to his
All right,
property.
I can understand that. Okay,
I mean, you'll understand why. But
right.
the house that was on the property behind him is a 2-story house, and he bought that for his housekeeper to live in.
Wow.
I mean, some of us with 5, 6.
Man, that's a blessing, man.
You ain't lying.
Why couldn't it been me? I'm a good cleaner,
dude. You buy me a 2-story house and let me live next to George Foreman, I will clean your sidewalk with a toothbrush.
All right, that's right. I'll be scrubbing.
I will be your token white boy, no problem.
Right. Yeah, man. Wow, man, that's beautiful, man. Wow.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice neighborhood, dude. It's I believe it's called the Commons. But,
I'm sure it was nice. I'm sure he didn't move out there.
Huge brick wall all the way around it,
Wow. Huh. Yeah, man. That man, like I said, man, this whole Me Too movement, man, is getting bad.
Yeah.
There is no reason that a man or woman should get prosecuted for something that happened. You can't even prove a 45-year rape.
Dude, okay.
You can't even prove it. How?
Answer me this. They're so worried about this Me Too movement and busting all these people. Well, how come that old Epstein guy, how come nobody's been arrested
right, on
from
the
that?
island.
I mean,
there were
Epstein.
a lot of people on the island, and I don't see nobody going to prison or nothing because of the island.
Thank you. Epstein and his assistant both end up in jail.
Where are the females that were on this island that were taken advantage of by the so-called politicians?
So you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me that you get arrested for sex trafficking to nobody?
Nobody.
Come on now.
We know there was a bunch of people on the island, but nobody's being charged for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What are they hiding? I know what they're hiding. We know what they're hiding.
Yep, the politicians and the actors.
We know. But you want us to act like we forgot and we stupid and we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about systemic racism. and the reason why I want to talk about systemic racism is because of this. Rest in peace to Mr. Bob Lee, but I found out that Mr. Bob Lee believed in some stuff that don't exist.
All right.
Bob Lee is was the CEO of Cash App that recently passed away in San Francisco. And he put out a tweet right before he passed that was really sad.
Uh-oh. What is it?
He believed in systemic racism. He believed that there's no fairness in America. He believes that black people are still slaves. Listen, I have never been in chains ever in my life. I've never been called the N-word. Well, The with the A, Nigga, but never Nigger.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference. I don't know what systemic racism looks like. I don't.
If it was really
I've
true,
never been discriminated against ever in my life. Everything that I wanted, I was able to get.
if that's
Everything.
if that's really true, if there is systemic racism, then how are people able to come out and complain about it?
Right. I live next to white people, Hispanic,
Me too.
Africans. I live next to everybody. So if there was some fucking racism, I'd be living with just black people. I wouldn't know what an African look like, a Hispanic look like, a white person look like. I'd be shopping my own damn store. There is no racism. Period. None. Only racism is in this world is the shit that you go find because you want to go fucking find it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go find racism. It's not knocking at your door. It's not. It is not.
Why are they pushing for all these movies and TV shows and all that stuff?
Every year there's a new racist movie.
Mm-hmm.
Every year. If we stop talking about it, it might just go away. If you stop glamorizing it, it'll go away. You want to keep going to damn Roots 2, Roots 3, what other damn movie? Amistad 3, 4, 5.
Emancipation.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen. They're doing it for us all to hate each other. That's what they do. They want to keep bringing up hate. And why is this? Okay, why don't you tell the truth about history? Why don't you do a movie on white slaves?
Yep. The Irish.
There's so many other movies you could do it on. We weren't the only ones in chains. Whites were in chains. Jews were in chains.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? It don't exist because social media and Hollywood don't want to do a movie on it.
It's funny that this young generation thinks that only black people were ever slaves.
Right. Lies. Lies, lies, lies. I'm so tired of the lies, Carol. I'm so tired. I just want some honesty. My children need honesty. Our future needs honesty. We cannot keep living on lies.
Nope.
It's a shame, man. It's a shame that you can't go outside and wear your white pride. It's a shame, man. I love that you're white. I love white people. I love white milk. I like white t-shirts. I like white socks. I like white. I do. I like white. I like black. I like green. I like the lot. But guess what the problem is? We should be identified on fucking color.
No, that's
so
what
dumb.
pisses me
I'm
off.
not a fucking crayon.
Yeah, we're supposed to identify from who we are on the inside. That you're a good person.
The human race.
Right.
That's it. Just because you white don't mean you bleed different than me.
I mean, it would be
You
stupid.
got your blood now? Is your blood white?
My blood is red.
Thank God.
I mean, if you want to get technical, though, our blood is, I believe, actually blue until it hits the air, and then it turns red.
Right.
But,
yeah. Right. That's what. Yeah. That's what. Yeah. But only big difference is my shade's a little bit different than the cows. Other than that, we do the same shit.
Right.
The same. We talk the same. Ain't nothing else. Ain't nothing different. Nothing. Cow is select to black people. Hispanic, Russians, Asians.
I have to use black hair products to make my hair look more white.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I used to white person. My hair look shiny too. Sometimes my shit be all frizzy and shit. I'm like, I need to lay this shit down. So I got to get some of that. What's that shit called?
Relaxer.
The gel.
For them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You put gel on it, lay it down.
You know they got that perm stuff you put in your hair to straighten it out. I
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
get
I use that too.
I
Yeah.
have to get the same stuff that black people use on their hair to make my hair straight. Other than that, if it wasn't, my hair would be all kinds of
Did
wavy,
they tell you
curly,
couldn't get it because
kinky.
you white?
Oh no, actually, they said my green was still good.
Oh man. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, look, ladies and gentlemen, we need to stop repeating everything we hear.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. Just because you got a whole bunch of people around you talking about, oh, there's police brutality, there's systemic racism, white supremacy, all that. Just because a whole bunch of people say that to your face, don't mean it's true.
When's the last time you heard
That's
of?
the problem, Kyle. That's the biggest problem we have. The problem that we have in America right now is that we're repeating nonsense. We're not going and
Mm-hmm.
finding out the truth of the nonsense that we're hearing in the street.
When's the last time you heard of a white supremacist committing a heinous crime?
I ain't never seen a person in a white robe. Where's the KKK at?
I mean, the last time I remember anything like that happening, and I mean, please correct me if I'm wrong. I just don't recall, but was when they drugged that black guy behind the pickup truck all those years ago.
So long ago, you can't even remember.
I mean, it was very heinous, and those people deserve every bit of punishment they get. But that's the last time I remember anything like that happening. You know, I don't know. I can't. Like I said, if you can remember anything, please refresh my memory. I can't remember.
The problem is, Kyle, the news is lying to us.
Hmm.
Social media is lying to us.
Well,
They want to believe. They want to tell us that the only people killing and murdering black people are white people.
Hmm.
All day, every day. White supremacy, police brutality. Well, we just found out that police can be black and they can shoot and kill black people too.
But they were white supremacists.
They're still white. Right. The black officers are still white.
Yep.
The news won't tell you that murder is murder. Black people kill white people. Asians kill white people. We all kill each other. There is no such thing as one-sided brutality. It's not.
Nope.
Murder is murder. We're killing each other. The news won't tell you that. The news don't want you to know that Jaquan done killed Timmy from Catholic school, white boy. They don't want to tell you that. They don't want to tell you that a businessman goes into the hood and gets murdered by a drive-by shooting. They don't tell you that, but it happens.
No,
They don't want you to know.
they tell you this narrative because they want to keep us divided, because a divided people won't stand against the government.
Right. Right.
You know that, I know that.
Right.
But unfortunately, people are, I think we talked about this the other day, how there'll be a headline that will say a certain thing, and that's in the bold letters, and that's all people will read. They won't go through the whole story and find out what really happened. I mean,
Right.
The guy was telling me that he went into a store and he saw, Trump indicted on 34 felony counts in bold letters, and that's all they read. And they're like, oh,
Right.
well,
No further than that.
but they don't go and read the part where it says that those 34 counts are the same count, just repeated 34 times. Or that it's a bunch of BS. They tell you that, it was hush money for Stormy Daniels, but they also don't tell you the fact that Stormy Daniels also came back and said that it didn't happen.
Right.
They also don't tell you is that money came out of the lawyer's pocket to begin with, and that Trump was paying him back with his own money, not campaign money.
Right.
He didn't need campaign money to pay these things.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. He don't need nobody's money.
He didn't get into this for money. That's why he only took $1 a year for his.
Because he had to. He wouldn't have took that if he didn't have to.
Exactly. All the money that he made was going to charity.
Right.
But they don't want to tell you that either. Then they'll, all the never Trumpers are going to say, "Oh, he just tells you that. That's not true." No, it is true.
Right. It's very true. Yeah.
How many stories did they tell you about when Trump was giving out loans to black business owners, and when they came back to pay it back, that he tore up the check? He says, just keep doing what you're doing. That's all the payment he needed. They won't tell you that part.
Nope. But the proof is there. You can go find it for yourself. It's out there. It's out there.
And I don't care how much you hate the guy. The guy did a lot for a lot of people and didn't take anything.
To do this. You think if I was a damn millionaire, billionaire, you think I'd be trying to be president? Hell no. I'll be gone.
Who needs the headache, right? Who needs the headache?
He must love America for him to do that. It only makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. Would you, Kyle, if you was a millionaire, billionaire, would you run for president?
Oh, hell no. I wouldn't want it. Because, especially since I'm a conservative and a Republican, people automatically are going to hate me,
right?
And they're going to attack me. Well, let's face it. I don't care what side of the political aisle you're on. You're going to get attacked no matter what.
Right.
So, who needs the headache? I just enjoy my money and go travel or
exactly. I don't need the headache. I don't need the stress. And especially if I did it one time and I saw that, oh my God, they really hate me. I'm gonna run again.
Mm-hmm.
The man loves America.
I mean, hell, he's willing to go through.
That man is. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the hell Trump runs on. If I could have just a little bit, I'm like, damn, what is Trump on? He must got an energizer battery in his head.
That's right.
I'd be done. I'd be asleep all day, every day. Not tire me out. Shit. But man. Yeah, man. Reason why I did this, man, because I know what the problem is. A lot of people are scared to be honest about how they really feel.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why they're scared to be about that is because a lot of people that actually feel a certain way, the members of their family, feel the opposite way.
Yep.
Now, mind it, I'm the only conservative in my family. Only one.
That's got to be rough.
No, I just cut their ass off. I did. I cut them off. Now, mind it, my mama don't say too much. My daddy don't say too much. But the rest of my family are super woke. No. They talk. Mm-hmm. They are super woke. Like woke. Like everything is black. Black pride, black strength, black milk, black. First of all, I don't know. I don't even as a child, I didn't feel that way. Now, mine, they took me to rallies and shit, like, black rallies and Farrakhan and what's the other dude? Malcolm X, all that. I wore Malcolm X clothes.
So
to school, Kyle, as a kid, Malcolm X jeans, Malcolm X shirt, Spike. No. If this white brother can't walk around in a let's just say a George Bush shirt, then I should be walking around with a Malcolm X shirt.
What's funny is Malcolm X actually preached against the liberals.
Yes.
But nobody takes that into account.
And Martin Luther King did too.
Yep.
They both did. This shit that's going on right now, they'll be going crazy.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you something. If, say, someone like me was to appreciate, I don't know, some kind of something that's associated with Black culture. It's called cultural appropriation, right? So I'm going to be told that I'm wrong for that. But you've got somebody like Viola Davis who came out and said that if you don't like her movie, was it The Woman King? That you're a racist if you
I
don't.
didn't watch that garbage.
It was a lie anyway because they were the ones that caught and sold slaves. But if I was to appreciate something like that, it's cultural appropriation. But if I don't, uh, I don't agree with it or I don't want to
Right.
watch it, then I'm a racist for not watching it. So I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't.
Man, listen, man.
So what do I do? What am I supposed to do?
Man, there's nothing you can do except turn your TV off.
I guess I'm just supposed to sit in my room and stare at all four walls.
If you do say something, then you're racist. And if I say something, I'm a coon.
But listen to Black voices. You have to listen to Black voices.
Because I don't believe in Wakanda. I'm cool. What the fuck is Wakanda? Show me where Wakanda's at, please. I want to know where it's at.
I think it's funny that people came out and said that white people can't go watch Wakanda because it's a black thing. Wakanda is a made up thing in the comic books, right. People.
There is no Wakanda, but they wanted to believe there's Wakanda, a place for us to escape to.
Yeah. The Black Panther does not exist. I'm sorry. He's a comic book made from a white. That's funny because Black Panther was created by a white man.
Oh, right. Right.
But that's supposed to be for Black people only. But if you don't support it, you're a racist. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
It's sad, man. It's sad.
That's why I'm scared for this society in general. This is either we're going to bounce back from this and be stronger, or we're going to totally collapse. I don't think there's going to be an in between when this is said and done.
Only thing that's going to happen is war.
Yep.
War. It's only going to get worse, and eventually, we're the ones that are going to be tired. We're going to get tired and say, you know what? Fuck it. You want to go at? You want to continue to do this shit? Let's fight. That's what's going to happen. I don't think we're at a stage right now, man, where we can bounce back. I think we're just so far gone, so far damaged. I don't see recovery, man. I don't. I mean, Trump get back on all this. I mean, he could try, but there's just too much ignorance. People don't see. And then you got people out here being fake patriotic. I know you don't like America. I know you can't. Stop chanting USA. I know you're lying.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, all the people love Trump. You see who Trump is at the UFC?
Yeah, I saw that. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
If y'all wasn't in here with all these other patriotic people, y'all wouldn't be saying shit.
You know, there's this thing called mob mentality. And you would do something in a mob that you normally wouldn't do on your own. It's like when you see a mob attack somebody.
Right.
Or, they destroy stuff, whatever. If you were by yourself, you wouldn't do that. But you fall in with the crowd and you'll do it.
Mm-hmm. Right. I was like, man, this is some bull. You stop lying.
Mm-hmm. You know what we watched yesterday? Because I like to watch old movies. I don't care for the new ones anymore. We watched.
Yeah. The new ones suck.
The new ones suck, man. There's no creativity anymore.
No.
We watched Demolition Man.
Oh wow!
You realize that was made 30 years ago?
I know it was a long time ago.
30 years ago. And what's funny is there's a lot of stuff that they showed in their future world that is going on right now like they had these booths. This is in the movie. You had this booth, and you go in the booth, and you tell the computer, I'm just not feeling. I'm not feeling exceptionally. What was it? God, I can't remember what he said. Something about I'm just not feeling good today, or I'm not feeling exceptional today. I believe is what he said. And the computer's like, "Oh, you're an exceptional person. You are special. You're this. You're that." Telling him this BS. About how special he is. That's exactly what's going on nowadays. It's like, "Oh, you're special." Okay, yeah, you're special, right? They outlawed cussing and caffeine, and chocolate, and sex, and there's all this stuff they outlawed. And I mean, you think about it, the Obamas were trying their best to outlaw a lot of that stuff,
Right.
and they got it out of the schools.
Right.
They were trying to make it to where it was more difficult for you to get sugar and caffeine and all this kind of stuff.
Right. I still don't think they can.
Oh,
I don't think they brought them back.
and Dennis Leary and his group, they had to go underground because they didn't want to live like those people in their perfect little world.
Right.
And he was having his little speech, and he goes, "Yeah, I want a big fat steak soaked in butter and buckets of cheese. And if I want to get cholesterol and a bad heart, then I want the right to do so."
Exactly.
And they had to go underground. Well, that's basically what's going on with anybody who's conservative or Republican. Is they're chasing us underground digitally, anyways.
Right. Yeah, man.
So yeah, this is
our president has no idea what he's doing in our country.
No, hell no.
He don't. The VP don't, and they don't even care. They think that us out here suffering is a joke.
Oh yeah.
It's a joke. I'm right. So seeing that America's suffering is a joke. Seeing that people can't afford gas, can't afford their rent, can't afford a grocery is a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Only reason you think it's a joke because you don't have a problem affording it. You're down all of a sudden. I don't know how you became a fucking millionaire. How? I know how much you actually make. So how did you become a millionaire?
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. Your salary doesn't add up to being a millionaire at all. Not even close.
Nope. I think the top Congress person makes $250,000. That's the top one. I think most of them average like 150 to 175.
Right, and they don't add up. So how do y'all have private jets, limos, eat at all these fancy these 10-star restaurants? I wonder how that's possible off of your so-called salary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey,
how come?
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a stupid black man. I don't know no better. I don't know nothing.
It's funny when it comes to Trump. They say no one's above the law. Well, how come nobody's?
You are above the law because you.
What about Nancy Pelosi and all her inside trading? You can't tell me that they're just that smart that they can beat Wall Street every time.
Right. Stop playing.
Yeah, don't even go there. Or someone like Hillary Clinton or the Obamas can do the same, or actually worse, with their campaign finances and get a little slap on the wrist. How come nobody's pulling them into court?
Right. Yeah, what's the deal with that? I heard that Wyclef Jean and Leonardo DiCaprio were coming out with trying to
Yeah, there's some group called the Fugees or Fugees or
Fuji's,
something.
yeah.
That there's somebody from that group who was helping funnel money from a Chinese businessman to the Obamas, and Leonardo DiCaprio, um, he knew all about it, and he actually testified against them, and so it came out that Obama was taking illegal money for his campaign.
Huh.
Well, do you hear the mainstream media talking about that?
Crickets.
Exactly. I wonder how many people out there even knew that happened.
None.
Very, very few people knew that was going on.
Nope. If they don't tell you, it ain't happening.
But they'll cover for them.
If CNN isn't telling you, or MSNBC's not telling you, it's a lie. Where'd you get that from? The real news.
That's the bias out there, man. No one's above the law unless you're a Democrat.
Right.
All the
And
MSNBC, or as we like to call them, the MSDNC, they all cover for them. But Trump is awful.
right. I mean, logically, if somebody kept telling me every day that somebody was a bad person, oh, this person's bad, this person's bad, this person's bad, this person's racist, this person's racist, this person this person that, and then I think about it, I'm like, why do they keep doing this? Why do they keep saying this about this person over and over and over and over and over again? It would make me start to wonder, like, let me go find out.
Mm-hmm.
People don't want to even go find out. Ladies and gentlemen, if somebody keeps telling you something over and over and over again, 9 times out of 10, it's probably a lie. That's what I realized in my 43 years of life. If I keep hearing something over and over and over and over again, it's probably a lie.
I think
what
it's
you've been told by CNN and
Mhm.
MSNBC and all that is a lie.
Yep.
It's a lie. I already knew from the get-go it was a lie. When I was like, huh? Trump hang with more black people than I do.
No kidding. Well, it's funny. Oprah and Snoop Dogg and all, they all loved him and
Yes,
wanted him in
kissing
there.
on him, hugging on him, all
Yeah.
type of stuff, especially Oprah. Oprah was
Oprah.
like, I want to marry Trump.
Oprah had him on her show, I don't know how many times. And all those rappers, know them, they were always in their videos. And, they all loved him back then. But when he
Right. And
decided
then
to
we came
become a
president,
Republican.
it's like, oh, he racist.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was so racist, why you take his racist money then?
Right. I think Jennifer Hudson, Trump had took her family in.
Yes.
And
he stayed at his hotel for
free of charge.
Yes, for like a year or two.
Something like that. And what gets me is, I mean, she appreciated it, but she won't stick up for him.
Right.
None of these clowns for you.
Al Sharpton. I don't know how many people saw with him with Al Sharpton.
Oh my God.
Jesse Jackson.
He gave money to him. He gave money to him.
Trump funded most of Spike Lee's movies.
But oh my God.
So how is he so racist when he funded all your little raggedy ass movies? I mean, I like some of them. But some of them were trash.
I'm not
he funded them.
I'm not a big Spike Lee fan.
Back.
Didn't Spike Lee do that movie about the son of Sam? The Son of Sam.
Oh.
Yeah. I know he was in that movie.
Oh. I thought you were about to say Chirac. Chirac was garbage. I was like, what the hell is this?
I'm not a big fan of his, to be honest with you.
At the very beginning, I was like, oh man, this guy's talented. He got some good movies. Then as soon as he started becoming, I guess, woke.
Yeah,
that's when it went downhill.
everything that he does now, he's got to throw in a jab against the white man.
Right. It's some woke mess. I'm like, oh no, get out of here, man. I'm so done. I'm so done. just give me some normalcy. I want to see a normal movie with no LGBTQ, no racism.
Yeah, none of that transphobia
Yeah.
and
I want to see a
fat
normal,
phobia.
regular movie.
Mhm.
That's it. I know there's gays in the world. I know there's trans in the world. I know there's bisexuals in the world. I know there's lesbians. I know there's people that still believe in racism and white supremacy. I know that. But guess what? None of that shit's my everyday life. I don't walk out this outside every day and look at lesbians or bisexuals or trans or queers or white supremacists. I don't. Normal movies. Normal life. Normal. That's it. I think we all want normal. Well, most of us want normal. I think.
Look at it this way. All right, you got a room with 100 people in there, okay? And the majority of them are white, and let's say 13 of them in there are black. All right, you got product A and you got product B. All right, white people mostly use product A, black people use product B.
Right.
You're going to advertise to these people in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're going to do more advertising for the people that are going to buy product A because there's more of them in there. But you don't want to leave the people out that want to buy product B.
Right.
So that commercial is not going to pop up as often, but it will pop up.
Right.
Okay. That's just because there is a majority of, the people that buy product A in the room. That just makes sense. Okay.
Right.
You got a movie that comes out. I'm seeing where there's more black people and gay people in these movies, or let's don't say black people. Let's just say there's more minority and gay people in the movie. I'm not saying they don't exist.
Right.
They're just not as many as going to be of the white people.
Right.
All right, that's just a fact. I'm not trying to be racist here. That's a fact.
Right. It's fact. It is fact. It's a fact.
So I'm not saying that you cannot have a minority in the movie or a gay person in the movie, but why is it got to be focused around the minority or the black, or I mean the gay? It's not rational.
Right.
I mean, if I went to Africa and then made a movie in Africa, I would assume there would be more black people in the movie than there would be white people in the movie. Just because
there you go. Right.
That's where you're at.
Exactly.
If I went to Mexico, I'd expect that there would be more Mexicans in the movie than there would be white people in the movie.
Right. There you go.
It's not being racist or anything. It's just that happens to be that demographic of that area.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I that's why I don't understand the mentality. Maybe I'm way off base here, but I don't.
No, you're not. You're on point. No, you're on point. You're very on point. But they don't. No, they. I don't know, man. I don't even want to think about what they're thinking about. I don't. I just want to. I know what I believe. I know what I think. I'm good. I just know that they're trying to make us all woke.
Mm-hmm.
They want us all woke so we can be asleep, so they continue to rape us.
But do you want equality or do you want superiority? Let's be honest here. If you want equality, then everybody in the crowd is just part of the crowd. Superiority is when you've taken a select few out of that crowd and you put them above the crowd.
They want us to all think the same. That's what they want us all to do. They all want us to be woke. They want us to be quiet and just continue to take it up the ass.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. If we can just be quiet and take it up the ass, America would be great. Oh, don't pay attention to us fucking you in the ass. Don't pay attention to it. It's nothing. Continue to take it up the ass and going back home. No, I'm tired of getting screwed. And plus, you ain't doing no Vaseline. I need.
Yeah, at least use some Vaseline. Jeez.
At least be gentle, damn it. Shit, this shit is horrible. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, we can go on and on and on. We can go on and on. But my question to you: when are you gonna stop being scared to voice how you really feel?
Mm-hmm.
You might hurt some people's feelings. You might lose some friends, some family members. You may. But can you go to sleep at night knowing that you're lying to your own damn self?
Exactly.
I can't sleep like that. I need to let people know how I feel, what I think. And if you don't like it, just too damn bad. At least I can go to bed knowing that deep inside myself, I'm honest with myself.
Yep.
I didn't tell my family off. I was like, look, Obama wasn't shit. He did nothing. He made us worse.
Yep. He started this crap.
Worse. He came from Chicago. Don't nothing good come out of Chicago. I was like, oh, he from Chicago? Oh, hell no. Don't nothing good come out of Chicago. How is he gonna fix America?
Mm-hmm. You can't even fix Chicago.
It don't. And I got bashed. I'm like, oh, you're not gonna vote for the black man? Hell no! Just because he's black.
That's not a reason to vote for someone. That's like my wife had some friends that said that they were going to vote for Hillary, and she's like, "Why?" Well, because she's a woman. Oh, well,
No.
what's that got to do with it? Do you want who's best for the job? Or are you going to vote for somebody because of their gender or their color of their skin? I want who's best for the job. I could give a damn what they look like.
I don't need nobody in there that don't got no education running America.
I could care less what tangles between your legs.
That killed tons of troops. Hell no.
Exactly.
But we know whatever. Continue to hide, continue to believe, continue to repeat shit that you know it's a damn lie. Continue. But guess what? You ain't gonna get that shit from me. I'm letting y'all know right now. You ain't getting that from me, and you ain't getting that from Brother Kyle or Coyote. You know what? You're not getting it. You're not.
And you're not gonna make us hate each other either.
No. I might not like the way you think, but I ain't gonna hate you. I'm just gonna say you might need to educate yourself some more. That's it. I'm not gonna hate you because I know. Listen, my daughter. Here's a little bit of my life, and some real shit. My daughter went to college to get a degree in African American history.
Okay.
What? If she took African American history, she got a degree in it. What job is she going to get with an African American history degree? Not a damn thing.
Teaching African American history.
She's going to waste her time to get a dumb ass degree that she can't fucking use.
Yeah.
That's that simple. Ladies and gentlemen, some of y'all adults and some of you children too, you're sending your children to school to get dumb ass degrees, and you're going to get dumb ass degrees. You need to realize that just because you got a degree don't mean it's going to get you a job.
Exactly.
You need to get a degree that is going to get you a J-O-B job.
Go to a technical school.
My daughter wanted to go get a degree in African American history. I said, what? I said, okay, you go get one. Then what? When are you going to go get a job with that?
Boom, boom.
Not a damn thing. You're going to be homeless. You're gonna be homeless with a damn African American history degree.
And then you expect us to pay for your degree.
I mean, right. That's even. I was so hot, Kyle. I said, who put this idea in your head? Dumb. Look. You can bash me and say, oh, you're so fucking. You're a coon. Go on. You're not going to get a real job. That's simple. You're not.
I don't know any
African American history degree. You're not.
But what technical company is going to hire you for that kind of degree?
All right. Oh yeah, sir. I see you got an African American degree, bachelor's degree. I'm gonna look. I tell you what. I'm gonna keep your application on file for a couple years and call you. We need to wake up, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm saying. Stop living in La La Land. There's no Wakanda. There's no such thing as a successful African American degree, history degree. It don't exist. It don't. It exists, but it's not going to get you nowhere. White supremacy is not going to get you nowhere. Racism is not going to get you nowhere. Police brutality is not going to get you nowhere. None of that shit is going to get you nowhere. It's not. You walking around here being racist and talking about police brutality and white supremacy, it's not going to get you nowhere. It's not. All thing it's going to do is be bitter, angry, and looking stupid.
Yep.
That's it.
Wouldn't your life be better if you were looking for reasons to love other people instead of hate them?
It'd be better if you just go educate yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You don't gotta listen to me. You ain't gonna listen to Coyote. You can say, go screw yourself. But the facts are the facts. You go read. You go find out for yourself. And you'll be like, damn. He wasn't lying.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got a reason to lie to you. Coyote ain't got a reason to lie to you. We wake up and want to say, oh, guess what? I feel like lying to motherfuckers today. No, we got better things to do. Trust me, we do. I don't want to lie. I wake up every morning hoping to be the best person I can be and be as honest as I can possibly be. I don't want to. There's no need. It takes too much energy to lie. Then I got to lie on top of that lie and lie on top. No, who wants to live like that? Lie on top of lies. That's stupid.
Exactly.
Stupid. It's stupid. Brother Kyle.
Yes, sir.
You got any last words, brother?
I want to believe that there's still some hope out there. I'm hoping that we're just seeing that minority of people on social media that are screaming the loudest. I'm hoping that the majority are actually sensible people, that we can see what true prejudice and racism really is. Racism, when you think that one race is superior to another, well, that's racism. I particularly don't feel that way, but when you've got people out there that says, well, black people are just underneath white people, so we have to treat them more special. That sounds to me like racism to me. Because I see Tarek and I as equals, but if you don't feel that way, I don't know what to tell you. I really think that there's got to be a majority of people that see things for what they really are. And we'll find that out when 2024 comes around. It's time to vote again.
Right. Hey, if you like to suffer, hey, misery loves company.
You know what? I'm happier being friends with Tarek than being his enemy.
Hey, man.
And why should I be? That's my question.
Right. Because why? Because I'm black? You can't be my friend because I'm black.
Are you black?
I try to be.
Wait, I'm white. What?
Right. Oh, you know what? I forgot we can identify with one too. Look, I'm
That's right.
gonna be white today, and the guy gonna be black.
We were talking about. I guess we can pick what age we want to be now too, huh?
Yeah, we can, man. Look today. I'm gonna be a white successful businessman.
Mm. So my wife, I told
I'm gonna go to the bank, cash up, take all money out the bank today.
I told Michelle, I said, well, I'm going to identify as 13 years old now so I can go back to my mama taking care of me. And she says, well, I guess I'll be a pedo because I'm still going to be an adult. I said, I should tell Tarek, that'd be a name of a great show is My Wife is a Pedo.
Oh, man. Yeah, yep. You should. Hey, you can be whatever you want. America's made it that way.
Oh, I say we need to wake up or we're going to lose this country altogether. And you let the government take one of your rights away, they're going to try to take them all away.
And it's starting to look like that. It's starting to look like they try to take everything away.
Yep.
Everything.
And if you think that we're taking people's rights away by saying that children shouldn't be making life-altering decisions, there's something wrong with you because we don't let 8-year-olds go buy alcohol and cigarettes or join the military,
right?
Or drive or anything like that.
Might as well let them.
If you're saying
let them decide what they want to be, so might as well let them go to the military, let them smoke cigarettes, let them drink alcohol.
So
might as well.
How are we going to let them make a life-altering decision at 8 years old to change their gender when they may not feel that way a couple of years from now?
Right. We all wanted to be different things when we were children.
That's right. And we're not saying that.
Look at us. None of us doing the shit we thought about doing when we were children.
I wanted to be
Superman.
I wanted to write comic books.
No. I'm not flying away with nothing.
I'm just saying.
Just think, ladies and gentlemen, your children do not have the common, the know-how, the emotions, the knowledge to even. They don't know.
Nope.
Your child can't come to you and say, "Mom, I'm this. Mom, I'm that. Mom, I'm this." Okay, great. Okay, great. I'll come back when lunchtime. You don't encourage them. You don't encourage your children to. Oh, okay, son. I got it. All right. We're gonna go to the doctor. We're gonna see about getting you a sex change.
That's ridiculous. Anybody think that's something?
You're encouraging nonsense.
Yeah, even Biden was saying the other day that 8 or 9 year olds should be able to make that decision. Come on,
okay,
and now,
all right. What if my child could be says, "Mom, I want to drink some alcohol."
Mm-hmm.
Mom, I want to smoke a blunt.
That's
Mom,
so
I want to be a stripper. Mom, I want to. So when you say no,
yeah,
there is no no. You just yes. Okay, son, here, smoke the blunt. Here you go, son. Here's a bottle of whiskey. Go on, take it. Make sure you put some ice on it. If you allow this, you can't say no to nothing else.
Exactly.
Then your no means nothing. You say yes to your no means nothing.
Exactly. What do they need a parent for?
Right.
They can make their own decisions now. Let them go take care of themselves.
Great. Okay, fine. All right. Guess what? I want you to be a grown adult and go outside and get a fucking job. Go on. That's
right.
Go on out there and get a job then. I don't give a fuck. Go on. We need extra money. I know you're 5. But look, going out there and telling me 26 and go get a job.
Let them, own a home and get a job and drive and do all their grocery shopping. Because if they can make that decision, they can do all that.
And they can make any other decision they want to.
That's right.
All right. So, hey, keep living like that if you want to. Go on. Continue. Go on. Look. I'm not gonna allow that in my house.
Nope.
Period. I got a 11-year-old son upstairs in homeschool. If he came to me and said, "Dad, guess what? I want to get a sex change," I'm gonna say, "Son, guess what? Go back to your room and do some homework."
Mhm.
I'm not entertaining that garbage. I'm not. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for not entertaining that?
I still think it's a decision that you should at least be 25 to make.
You have all the time in the world to make the decision, just
Mhm.
not in my house.
Yep.
I know what I had. I know what the doctor told me. My doctor said, "Mr. and Mrs. Higgins, you have a son." Oh, great. Then I gotta come back to him and say, "Doctor, you made a mistake. He's actually a girl." Get out my damn face. Ladies and gentlemen. Do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. We've been over our time, ladies and gentlemen. Went over our time. It was a great show. Appreciate it. Make sure you go and subscribe to my brother from another mother channel, the Coyote, the Vibes Broadcast. Great shows, interviews, paranormal activity, comedy, good vibes, life coaches. We all need a life coach. We all do. We need coaching through all this crazy shit. Make sure you tune in to my brother's channel. And once again, yes. He thanks you too. Some of y'all went over and subscribed to his channel. He thanks y'all for doing that. Thanks y'all. And I want to thank y'all too for liking and subscribing to my channel because I see subscribers go up. And I'm seeing y'all now finally watching our shows. I don't know how the fuck y'all doing it because it says 0, but after I get off this motherfucker, I see a bunch of motherfuckers that watch. Like, how the fuck is that possible? But anyway, thank you for watching in secrecy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. Hope y'all learned something. Hope y'all understand where we're coming from. If not, hey, I still love you regardless. And I'm sure my boy Coyote loves you regardless.
Yeah.
Sure he does.
Appreciate y'all.
We will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time and 8 a.m. Central Time. And we out of here, man. I'm out of here. Yes, indeed. We are out of here, and we will see you tomorrow.